So in today's live session, we are actually talking about those seven most important habits that makes you attractive over time and instantly. So most people think becoming attractive means you need very expensive products like face washes, you need gym to actually look good and be in shape, you need transformation, a crazy glow up. But it's actually wrong. Sometimes attractiveness means only just 7 days transformation. And today's in this video, we are actually talking about those seven habits that actually make you very ugly. And if you actually know this, and if you actually wanted to improve yourself, you have to do these seven habits to improve your life only in just 7 days. So first, I have to introduce myself. My name is Sahil, and I am just a new content creator. You see, I'm very rumbling right now, and I also feel that I need very improvement. I need improvement in my speaking to speak with speak with clarity, and I need very improvement in my grammar because I made many grammar mistakes whenever I am talking. I also need to improve my communication skill, like my hand gesture, like my face expression, which I know very monotype, like robotic. But I want to improve it like a human. I want to improve my body more. I want to including using the body like hands, my face expression, my eyes. That's why my only thing and my only planning is right now in this 10 to 15 days of my vacation is I just making as much life as I can, because in this live session we just need to do what we just need to do. We just need to do is just click just write those title and go to live and talk as much as we can. Talk like what we have from in our heart, what we have in our experience, whatever we have experienced, we are just sharing those experience to you. That's why it's full of value. If you watch this live till the if you watch this live till the end, you can actually have more value than you think. So without any types of wasting time, let's start our today's live session. So our habit one is that you need to fix in order to improve your life. And if you are not fixing this habit, you are setting yourself up for an unattractive guy. So if you don't want to be those guy who is actually very unattractive, and people are feel very insecure whenever they are watching those guy, or those whenever those guy looking at them, or they have eye contact, they feel very insecure and they feel that ew, what an ugly guy is this. I doesn't want to make anyone insecure, but it's actually true. Sometimes it actually happen, like whatever time like whenever you are watching a very ugly guy who have messy hairs, very ungroomed, unwell beard, a very unusual fashion sense, like tight jeans, tight hoodie, or a yellow color hoodie, like you know what I want to say. These types of people, you feel very messy, and you feel very and you think that you this ugly person why this ugly person is in front of my eyes. You also think that, and I know that. So the first habit that makes you attractive in just 7 days is fixing your posture. Yes, yes, I know that you hear it in many content what you are watching in YouTube, Instagram, but it's that much important. That's why I write this habit in point one. Fix your posture, because whenever you're slouching and sitting like this, you are looking like an ugly and unattractive guy, and it decreases your unattractiveness by point 3 to 4. And I'm not that types of person who are actually giving point to someone by watching their appearance, but it's actually happened. Because just like now, for example, I am actually making videos, and I feel very confident, but instead of making videos like this, like rounded my shoulder, if I rounded my shoulder slouching like this and talking to you with my neck is looking like this and just talking to you like this, do you think that I look attractive, or you are actually watching this live session till the end? I don't think so, because Whenever I'm slouching, I instantly feel very low confident, and you also noticed it because we are actually subconsciously know that who are actually attractive by their posture, like apples. Like suppose there was two-person in your class. It can be a person named X and a person named Y. So person X is actually a very slouchable and a very bad postured guy. Like he is slouching on his desk. He has a rounded shoulder. He has a curled neck, and he was sitting like this. And on the other hand, the person Y is actually have a very good posture. Like he is sitting and widening his chest. He's actually straighten his shoulder, his back, and his neck. So who do you think the most attractive guy in who do you think most attractive guy in the situation? Person X who is actually having a bad posture, or person Y who is actually having a good posture? Everyone know the answer. The person Y is actually being the most attractive person in those most attractive individual in those class, because he's actually having a good posture. So don't ju- so I see some people are actually walking, some people are actually walking like they're apologizing to floor. So don't apologizing to your floor. Don't just say sorry all the time when you are walking in your road, because whenever you are apologizing to your road, you feel very underconfident, and someone who is actually watching you at those time, like whenever you are going to street and walking, and someone watching you at those time, they feel that you have a lack of confidence, and you need many improvement in your life, and you are right now a very unattractive person. And I also feel that because like suppose I walk in the road, and someone who is like apologizing to floor, apologizing to road, and actually basically his head is down and he's watching in the road his feet. I feel that those individual, or those guy or girl is actually need confidence, because they doesn't have this encouragement, they doesn't have this confidence to actually looking in my eyes and making eye contact. So that's why it's a very important point. You have to fix your posture in order to improve your life. So it has many exercises. You can search it on YouTube or Google or ChatGPT, anywhere. You can research about posture. There are many videos about this. So I doesn't want to waste any types of time. I just discuss about those points, like fixing posture, and the second fixing posture, and many of the six important habit that makes you attractive. And it's your responsibility to research after watching my live. Like right now, if you are watching my live in lying on bed or sitting on a couch, sit on your desk instead. Because sit on your desk instead and take a notebook and write those points, like fixing mindset and my second habit, third habit, and write all of this point and write whatever you have to research. And after watching my live session today, go to the chat gpt, YouTube, or whatever you feel comfortable to research, and type all of this thing what you are writing from my life, and research all about it, like exercises of improving your posture, and the third habit, fourth habit, whatever habit I will discuss in this live session. So the second habit that actually make you attractive is grooming. I know that this is also a researchable and a very popular topic, grooming, but it's actually that much important. Because if you see a person, like suppose you have a classmate, and he have very ungroomed beard, like a bear, or like a very ancestors vibe. He give a very ancestors vibe, very old vibe. He has ungroomed beard like this. He have a he have a very ungroomed and very hair like this, there everywhere, and he have a very old man and beggar types here also. So do you feel that? Do you think that he will consider as an attractive guy? I don't think so. And also no one there who is actually considered those guy as attractive. So that's why the first step would be you have to shave your ungrown beard or trim it. I don't say that you have to be clean shaved, but if you have very uneven hairs, like you have beard growing in this area, but you don't have beard growing in this area or this area, you have to groom that. It's better to actually having clean shave if you have ungrown hair and uneven hair on your face. But on the other hand, if you have a beard like a lion, like deers also have, you also have beard, they're very black, deep, and very shiny beard, whatever, you know what I want to say. If you have those types of beard, you can actually consider a very trim and well grooming bear cut, well grooming whatever face cut or whatever. I don't know the exact word, but you know what I want to say. If you have beard, then you consider having it. But if you have uneven or very messy, very curly beard on your face, you can consider shaving your beard and trimming it. So there's another point in the grooming, and the thing is hairstyle. Because if you have hairstyle like an old man or a beggar, like you have many things stuck on your hair, like this, like you have hairs like this, and he's very curly, messy, and dull, and like very yellowish, reddish. What you know what I want to say. So if you have those types of hair, then you have to just go to barber right now and cut all of this hair. And if you want to actually grow your hair and becoming an attractive person, you have to consider a good hairstyle. Like there are many types of hairstyle in this generation in 2026. So just go to YouTube and search top 10 viral, top 10 very attractive hairstyle of your types of hair, and just search whatever length you want in your hair, like long, medium, short. And there are hundreds and thousands of video you can actually watch and know what hairstyle will suit you and what hairstyle will suit you on your face shape. Because people notice cleanliness rather than any types of style, and this is a very universal truth. So I also give you another example. Like right now I think I have a very cleanliness look. I don't know what you think, but I think. But if you notice that I have a very messy hair right now, like short is there, I fade in there. It looks like that because I just oil my hair. I use oil because I want a very healthy hair in long term, and it's also a bonus point in this. It's also a bonus point. You can consider it like that. Like if you're oiling your hair will be more deep colored, like blackish, and your hair will feel shiny and it has a shine. So if you want a healthy hair, you can actually consider oiling 1x a week, 1x per week. If but because if you have an oily scalp and you are oiling 2 to 3x a week, your skull will actually fold up and you have many bone in your head and you have very irritation, whatever, you have a dandruff, whatever, you have a dandruff scalp. So I think I will just very rumbled right now. I shuttered very much because right now I doesn't have any types of script in my mind. I just write 2 to 3 point and 2 to 3 bullet point of each point, and I write and start my live session because I want to improve my communication genuinely. That's why I doesn't want to memorize all of this stuff in my mind and then talking with you. I want to actually share my experience, whatever I gained in those 2 to 3 years, and actually sharing you the most valuable part of it. So this is the actual point. Because a messy hair doesn't makes you look mysterious. It actually makes you a person who is actually just fighting with a bush, fighting with a wild animal like bears and lion, and you are just coming back after fighting with this lion and bear in a very whatever deep jungle, in a very deep forest, and you are just coming back from those fire. and you have very uneven hairs like this, you have very long hairs like this. So it will make it don't make you you don't think that it will make you mysterious. It makes you a man who is actually just fighting with a bush. So you have to take care of your grooming, and after you have a very groomed hair on your face and you have a haircut which actually suit you with your face shape and with your face tone. Here's the third habit, which is calm. After those first and second habit. So if you are watching till now, you can consider subscribing our channel to actually having these types of videos in future, and make sure that you don't miss any types of valuable video like this. So the third and the most important thing and most important habit that makes you instantly better, but I think it will take time, like 1 to 2 months, to actually improve this habit and build this habit in your life. And the thing is, take care of your skin. So why it's important? It's important because your skin and your face is the first thing that a person is actually notice. Like you are just admission in your school right now. Like it's 1 January and you go to your classroom for the first time. What your classmates are actually noticing about you? What is the first thing which your classmate notice about you? It's your skin and your face. They will see your face, and only in just 5 minutes they will judge you. Like they will put you on a category of attractive person or ugly person. That's why you have to actually take care of your skin. And you don't need any types of like very crazy skincare routine. Just wash your face twice with a very good and gentle face wash or cleanser. Have moisturize your skin, moisturize your face, and just whatever. There are many types of thing in skincare you can actually search on in YouTube, and you can research about it. I just here to give you those 7 habits that makes you attractive. It's your responsibility to research all of them and research what actually suit on your face and on your hair. And there are some basic tip to actually gluing your hair. Like you have to actually having a good water intake, like 4 to 5 liter a day if you are a boy, and if you are a girl you can also similar this 3 to 4 liter your intake on your daily routine. And there are one mistake that people make, and people that's why people have many acne, and I also have acne in my face like there. I don't know if you are watching it right now, but I also made this mistake, and the mistake is I touch my face very much, like every 2 to 3 minutes. Like you see that I just touch my face like there. I have a bad habit to actually touch my face every single minute, and in 1 minute I touch my face 4 to 5 times, and it's funny, but it's actually happened with many of them. It actually happened with many of us. We are just touching our face without any cues because it's automatic. So I will make another video of how to actually. I also made it tomorrow. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. I just shuttered. Yesterday, I made a video about bad habit. Here's I actually talk about dopamine stuff and how actually you are addicted to something. So if you are watching till now and you think it's this video is giving you some value, you can actually consider watching those video, because those video have more value than this. So where we are actually talking, you don't need 10 tons of good tons of product to actually apply on your face. You just need 2 to 3 steps which I just discussed. And if you are actually applying this thing on your daily routine and having a daily facial with your face, you can actually be more and more than attractive. And your 99% of the problem, like your pimple, like your little done whatever it is, it's actually solved by just solving these types of basic skincare. So give me 1 minute break. I just grumbled very much, that's why I need 1 minute break. So let's back to our video where there are the 3 points, there are the 3 points that makes you instantly attractive. But right now in the 4 point there is the most important point in this video, and the thing is improve your sleep quality. Because sleep is like a superpower for our body. Like superman is actually like Superman is actually able to fly, like Batman is actually able to fight with villains. You have a superpower actually, and the thing is your sleep. Because if you have a bad sleep, or if you have a very weird sleep cycle, like you are sleeping at 3 p.m. and sleeping at 4 p.m., like late night sleep, like late night tour, you are actually having a bad, you're actually having a bad skin. I just rumbled very much, whatever. Like we are in sleep quality. So the whole so the so our first so the our point so the our point is you have to actually improve your sleep quality. Because it's actually in my life experience, it's actually my life experience. Whenever I actually have a lack of sleep, like I have a function, or I have anything, like I go to a relative's house, or relatives are come to my house, I have a very horrible sleep routine. Like I sleep at 2 to 3 p.m., 2 a.m. and wake up at 7 to 8 a.m. That's the reason I have lack of sleep, and it actually affect my face and all over my health. Like it gives me puffy face, not like those very very glowing face. It gives me puffy face, and it bloated actually. Like water are actually intake whatever. I just tremble very much. Like whenever you have a lack of sleep, you actually notice that you feel very unwell, uneven, and you have a dark circle, a very deep dark circle, and you have low energy all over your days. Like you feel very low. You feel that you are shuttered like me. But I don't have any lack of sleep, I think. But I just shuttered and rumbled constantly, because of I don't know what to talk right now, because I just write script and click the live button, and talking whatever my mind actually going to talk. So that's why I think I rumbled. But I will improve it. That's why I made these types of live every single day. So if you want to actually improve your life, that's the most important thing you can actually do right now. There are the three step three step is actually a trick that if you follow and if you implement it in your life, you can actually improve your sleep quality by 10x. And the thing is 3 to 1 rule. So 3 to 1 rule, if you actually implement it in your life, you can actually able to sleep like a baby. What you are like when you are sleeping on your childhood, you have a very beautiful dream, because you don't have any anxiety and stress right those time. But right now we lead a very stressful life. That's why we actually have a lack of sleep, and we have this many disturbance, and we actually overthink whenever we are going to sleep. But if you follow these one important point, basically 3 to 1 rule, you can actually sleep like a baby. So in the 3 point, you have to just finish all of your dinner before going to sleep, and before 3 hours whenever you are going to bed. Like if you are somehow going to bed at 12 p.m., 12 a.m., so you have to actually finish all of your dinner at 3 hour before at 9 p.m. And the two and the three and this is the 3 point, and the 2 point is actually, if you have to actually finish all of your drinking, like liquids types intake, like water, energy drinks, coffee, before you go to bed. Before 2 hours you go to bed, and the 1 hour, and you know that the 1 hour is you have to actually cut off all of the blue light, like your screen, like your harsh blue light, like I have back in my tube, whatever it's called, tube light. You have to actually cut off all of this screen, all of the blue light, blue light resources from your life before you go to bed, before 1 hour you go to bed. So I think I will cut this live right now because I feel uneven and I doesn't talk very much right now. But the last thing what I want to say is I want to improve my life. That's why I'm planning to making a live session like 20 to 30 minutes every single day to improve my talking skill and stopping rambling what I do right now in this live. So yeah, if you enjoy this life, I don't think so you enjoy it because I also feel very uneven and I think I doesn't communicate that much better. But I will improve in future. That's why I constantly make these types of life every single day. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in another video of this journey. Take care, take action. Goodbye, everyone.